guys, welcome back. My name is Katie and today we're doing What's in My Bag? Apocalypse edition. So I grew up in upstate New York and I went to school in New Hampshire, and if you are from there or if you've ever been there during the winter time, you know it's really crazy insane and it's really difficult to drive. And I went to school 6 hours away from my home. So when I took my car up to school for my senior year, I wanted to make sure that if I ever got stranded on the road, I would be prepared for an hour or whatever in a snowstorm. I would be prepared for whatever came my way. And so I ended up keeping a few things in the trunk of my car and then I just started adding stuff to it, and it kind of became my apocalypse bag. I am not a doomsdayer. I don't have a bunker or anything like that, but I think about the apocalypse all the time, and I think this is something that I just have kind of continued to keep in my trunk, and it's morphed from a winter emergency bag into like any kind of emergency, I guess. But yes, that is a long introduction to what I'm going to show you today. One other thing I want to disclaimer before I get started is that I went to school for wildlife and conservation biology. I love camping, I love hiking, I love backpacking, so I have a lot of gear already, and some of it is just old gear that I ended up not throwing away and just putting in this backpack. So let's get started.
I need to move this back a little bit.
So this is my apocalypse backpack. It is a North Face bandwidth in red, and it actually just started, this is one of my old backpacks, it just started getting ratty and I got a new one. So I'm using this as my apocalypse backpack. The first thing I have in here to show you that I keep in this backpack is water, and yes, it is filled with clean water. You always want clean water with you. Then we have the large pocket here, and the first thing that I have in this bag, let's put this down here. This is my old rain jacket. So this is a North Face rain jacket in blue, and I keep this. I have a rain jacket that hopefully I would have on me, a better one, but I keep this because it was starting to fray. But I mean, it still works, and it would work in apocalyptic situations, so I have that in there. Then I have, along those same lines, I have a fleece. This is an old Columbia fleece that I don't really wear anymore, so instead of throwing it away, I just put it in my backpack because I know it still fits me. I just don't wear it that much, so I put it in there just in case it gets cold. Then I have a pair of wool socks. These are so awesome. If you guys have ever been backpacking, wool socks are an essential, and these are wigwam and they're really warm, and I just think that these would last a really long time, and I just really think that they're essential for any camping trip, let alone an apocalyptic one. So I have those. I have this tube of sunscreen, SPF 15. It is water resistant, non-greasy, and won't run into your eyes. So this is just some extra sunscreen that I had lying around, and I figured it'd be nice just to have it in my trunk, and definitely don't want to get sunburned during the apocalypse, so yes. Then I have just this pack of dried mangoes, and I also have a deck of cards, which I've definitely pulled out of this backpack before when I forgot cards and I was camping, but I like to keep these in here. And then this is a dry bag, so this is pretty much water resistant. I'll probably duct tape that hole, and this has some like important things in it that I like to keep together. I have this mini first aid kit that I got at Bass Pro Shops, and this doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, but I think it's enough for an emergency. I always carry a first aid kit with me when I go hiking, even if it's just for a day or anything like that. I think it's really smart just to have this with you at all times. So this is just an extra one that I have that I keep in my apocalypse backpack. Bug spray, there's a couple of those. It's like a little towelette, and Deep Woods Off actually keeps off more than just mosquitoes. It's like ticks and chiggers and all that stuff. So I think that's super important, especially during the apocalypse. Then I have this extra strength acetaminophen. You know how important medicine is. Then I have this little mini flashlight. as well as some extra batteries. I do have a headlamp, but I don't keep that in the trunk. I usually keep that with my other camping stuff. I have this little mini lighter. It's not the greatest, but it's something. And then I have chapstick. I feel like this is super important. I have potable agua, which is iodine. Basically, you put a little bit in your water if you get creek water or anything like that in there. So yes, that is what is in my dry bag. So then I have this compass here that it's not the greatest compass, but you know, it works. And then I have a pocket knife, and I actually have a nice pocket knife that I keep with me, but I have this extra one that I just got on a whim on a camping trip. I have that, and I keep that in this backpack. And then finally, I have a few field guides. Again, I was wildlife and conservation biology, so I have a lot of this stuff, and these are the ones that I actually just decided to keep in this backpack just in case I ever got stranded or anything like that. And that is the Pocket Naturalist guides. I have medicinal plants, edible wild plants, and then dangerous animals and plants. I just think those are so handy, even just not in an apocalyptic situation. I think they're super handy. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is what I have in my apocalypse backpack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got some ideas for your own apocalypse backpack. Hope you don't think I'm too crazy. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!